record. There we go. Now we're recording. Okay. Yeah, I take time to create this content for you guys to be able to help you guys build businesses. So I really appreciate you making the time to be here. And if you're not able to be at this time slot, that you're watching these after the fact, just to help you grow your business and know what's going on in our team. So first off, I want to recap the calendar real quick, what's coming up. Right now, we're in the middle of our summer sale. Beachbody should have sent you out an email. They sent out one to I believe their entire customer base about this summer sale. We've got great promotions right now. It's a great way to add, to share with your customer base. So you can, with just small sales here and there, will help increase your volume. So it'll increase your team cycle bonuses if you are an Emerald or above coach. So I definitely encourage sharing that sale information with your current customer base. I don't typically introduce this kind of thing on my Facebook page or share it with people that aren't necessarily customers yet. I kind of try to save it for my customers so they know that they're valued and they have this extra bonus sales that we've got going on. So, and I don't want me or any of y'all to sound salesy and post sales on our Facebook page, because it's just not how we build businesses. We build relationships. And so some of these products that are on sale right now would really be, can really meet some needs on people that you already know on your team. And if so, there's something that you see, I definitely encourage you to recommend specific products there to your current challengers. I'm going to shut my door real quick so I can't hear her. I can see her. I know she's fine. She's just mad. Okay, so yeah, so summer sales going on right now. We are currently in our 7-day new coach training group. We've got about 13 coaches in there. I paired up with my upline coach, Brandy, and another coach on her team to just be able to offer training for our new coaches. We're trying this new condensed training, and it's actually going really well. We're really excited about it and excited to be able to hand something to our new coaches for them to get started right quickly instead of a really long, month-long group that we've done in the past. We are working on creating or improving our current training stuff beyond the new coach training to help as you're building for rank and for volume and adding to your team. We're working on more training for that and should be launching that next month. But we've got this new coach training that we put together for this month. And then next week, I'm really excited. We're doing this Back to Basics Coach Bootcamp group. And this is just going to be a 7-day group. There is not going to be anything new. We're not training. There's not going to be any like, aha, this is crazy awesome material. We're just going to be focusing on actually doing our vital behaviors, because I'll be honest, I've been in this business 2 years, and there are still days that I go to bed and I'm mad at myself because I did not either get my workout in, or maybe I didn't send out a few invitations, or I didn't get my personal development in, or I didn't recognize one of you guys on the team. So for me, I'm constantly a work in progress trying to get better at that. And so I know that if I'm struggling with that as the leader on this team, then I know that other people are struggling with it as well. So me and Brandy are putting together this group just to kind of check in with each other daily to check that we're doing our vital behaviors. So don't think of it as some big, huge rank push that we're trying to push you to do things that you don't want to do. No, we're just going to be talking about doing the bare basics, about helping you post 3 times a day, what to post, how to invite, or not how, but we're going to be helping each other invite, sharing the scripts and ideas that we each have, and just kind of collaborating together as a team to just help each other build our businesses and make sure we stay focused on the basics, because I know, I'll be honest, and you can probably see it from our team page, I get really excited and pumped about creating new content and new graphics specifically. That's become really fun for me. And so a lot of times that can take away, as a mom, I've got limited hours in my day, and that can take away from the hours that I need to spend on my vital behaviors. So I need their constant reminder too to get back to the basics. So that's what we're doing. Next week, it's a 7-day group. You'll see it posted probably in the team page either later today or tomorrow, an invitation to be able to RSVP for that group if you want in. And your coaches on your team are also welcome in that group as well, everybody in the downline. I do think actually we're going to change the name to it, but that's the group. It's going to be a 7-day just basics group next week. And then next week on Thursday night, we're going to be doing another one of those What is Coaching live chat events where I've got all the content already lined up. Tom was a part of our one last time. Thank you, Tom, for that, and brought a couple coaches and potential coaches there as well. And it's just a really fun way, really non-invasive, non-confrontational way to invite people to the coaching opportunity. And they kind of get to interact with our team all via chat. So it's all just typing on the computer, reacting and commenting and liking and stuff like that. So it's just kind of a lot of fun, and it's only an hour. So it's a lot less commitment than something bigger than that, or committing to be live on front of the camera. So it's a really cool opportunity to invite people to. So I encourage you, while we're doing our Back to Basics group next week, to be inviting people to that. And I will share the event link to that in the team page probably tomorrow. So you can go ahead and start inviting to that. So that's pretty much what we've got going on in the next 7 days on our team. And then I wanted to quickly just recognize, so far this month, we've got 3 people on the board already. Karen, is it friend or friend? I'm not really sure, but Karen's on the board with 2 points, as well as Amber and Gail. So that's really exciting. I know this is Gail's first time on the leaderboard for Successful Points, so congrats to her. And I'm proud of you guys for leading the way so early in the month. That's awesome. And that's it for that. So I'm just going to drive from here straight into my content for just how to talk about discount coaching and how to grow your team that way. Discount coaching is a really great opportunity to offer value to our customers and our loyal customers that want to be on Shakeology. It's a great tool to help them just to be they've got it on home direct. So it's easy for them. They don't have to think about it. And then they get the awesome savings from it. So you're helping them by giving them just a consistent routine and giving them access to us. And we're going to go over some value and stuff to be able to talk about it more freely. Because I know it's in the beginning, it's almost easy to sell a challenge pack after you've made your first challenge pack sale. It's scary at first, but once you make it, it's easy. But then moving from being able to sell a challenge pack to someone to encourage them to be a discount coach can be a little tricky. So we're going to talk about that today. And then I'm going to save for another call talking about the business and leading with the business, because that's also an important part of inviting. But we're going to focus specifically on discount coaching today. So let me adjust this slide so I can see it. Okay. So first, inviting. If you're not inviting to your challenge group, you're not going to have anybody to talk to about discount coaching. So it's one of our vital behaviors. That's why we talk about it. It's important to do it on a consistent basis. Make it a habit, like making the bed or doing a load of laundry. It is something that you do every single day, sending an invitation to at least 3 people to join you. So you're not going to have anybody to talk about if you're not inviting. Next, we're not specifically seeking out discount coaches. We need them to grow our team, because we need, especially in order to grow to diamond rank, because you're going to need 4 coaches on either side, but only 2 coaches out of all 8 of those coaches need to go emerald. So out of those 8 people, you only need 2 people that want to build a business. One of them can be your spouse that you build for them. So really, you can get to diamond with just finding one person that wants to build a business. You can build all the rest with the discount coaches. Once you get past diamond rank, then you're going to want to adjust that a little bit, and you're going to be focusing more on finding coaches that want to build a business, because that's where you're going to see your income grow. That's where you're going to see your team cycle bonuses grow, and just start the team and the generations of the team building. So, but we need to know that discount coaches are going to grow your team. They are important. You do need to have those spots filled to be able to hit that diamond rank. And if you want to grow a business, you've got to be treating this like a business, and you need to be inviting specifically to your challenge group as well as to the business opportunity. So always be inviting to both aspects. So on your Facebook page, especially, people should know by being able to scroll down quickly in your last 5 or 6 posts, they should be able to see that you are a Beachbody coach, that you can help them with their fitness, and you can help them earn some cash if they wanted to build a business. So they should be able to know those 2 things about you at all times. So make sure that if you're not posting about that on social media, you need to be. People need to know that you can help in both of those areas. So next, part of that is being proud to be a coach. You can't be network marketing has had kind of a negative connotation in our society from way back when there were pyramid schemes 10, 15 years ago. That's not what we're dealing with anymore. Those have been eliminated. They don't really exist anymore. And network marketing, it's not a scam. We know that it's not a scam. We're proud. We're proud customers. That's why we became coaches. And so we know the value of these products, and we know our intentions. I actually had a call earlier this week or last week with Ginny, just to specifically go over, we are helping people. Our intentions here are to help others with their health and fitness. And so what is more noble than that? So you have to first own that you're a coach and be proud of it. That's what's going to help you post about it on social media, so you're not scared. And you've got to own it in order if you're going to be able to bring these people in. So when it comes to sharing about discount coaching, I don't lead with it. I either choose when I approach somebody, if I'm inviting them, I either, I'll look at their Facebook page, or if I know them personally, and I'll decide, is this a person that I want to lead with the business? Do I think that this person could grow a business? Or do I think this person just needs my help right now for fitness? And maybe the business down the road, maybe never join the business, but this person could really use me as a health and fitness coach. And I determine from the beginning, before I even reach out to them, where I think they fit on that, which invitation I want to send them. And a lot of times I start with the fitness one, and then I will give them the opportunity to change it over to a coach later on, or offer them the business opportunity at a different date. But I usually start with the challenge opportunity. So, but I don't bring up discount. The word discount coach does not come out of my mouth until they have already committed and said, yes, I want a challenge pack. I want 21-day fix with chocolate Shakeology. Bam. What do I do? How do I sign up? That's when I talk about discount coaching, because I want them to have that value. You need to not feel shady or salesy in that. Like, I'm not withholding anything. I haven't, what you're trying to do is not overwhelm with information. I gave Ginny an example the other day when we were talking about being in a store. If someone comes up, if you walk up to a store, a department store, and you find this awesome shirt on this rack and you really like it, and maybe you saw a commercial for it, maybe a friend was wearing it and you really like the shirt, you came there and you feel pretty confident to buy it. But then the salesperson comes over and says, hey, can I help you with something? And she sees how interested you are in the shirt. You're like, yeah, I might buy this shirt. I kind of like the shirt. And she starts telling you, oh my gosh, well, let me tell you all about this shirt. Let me tell you how it can wash itself. It's dry fit. You're not going to sweat when you wear this shirt. The shirt is made out of Egyptian cotton. It's the best fabric you'll ever feel in your life. And starts saying all of these things. And oh, if you buy this shirt, you're going to get a discount on this shirt. And you can buy, if you buy $5 more, I'll throw in this. And when a salesperson says all that, you immediately just picture yourself in that situation. You immediately step backwards. You're like, wait a minute, what's the catch here? What's going on here? What does she like? She's trying to sell me this shirt. Why? And so you kind of start to second guess yourself. And so that's what we want to avoid. And that's just we call that kind of like a word vomit. When we share too much information and we get overly excited to be able to offer this opportunity to someone, that we can overshare, and it kind of that brings up their, they were ready to sign up and now they're like, ooh, I'm not so sure. So that's what we're trying to avoid here. So once they have told me, yes, I'm ready, then I'll go in, and share the benefits of being a discount coach. And so these are the things that I cover when I talk to people. I tell them that when they sign up as a discount coach, they're going to become not just a challenger, a customer of mine, but they're going to be part of our inner circle and a part of our inner community as a coaching team. We have a tighter knit group of support for our coaches than we even do for our customers. And I want them to know they're going to be a part of that. They're going to get great discounts on our entire product line. I don't go into detail. I just say they're going to get great discounts. They get insider information on the new product launches. You guys all know, as coaches on our team, in the team page, anytime, we all have access as coaches to the coach online office, even if they're a discount coach, and they can see all of the cool product launches that are coming up. And they're going to see it in our team page with us posting about, hey, get excited, Country Heat's coming, or, we've got this great new supplement coming out. So they're going to get insider information and be ready to purchase when those come available. So they'll have first access to those kind of programs and products that we launch. Next, they'll have access to all of the resources to get the best results possible for their own health and fitness goals. So we have the resources in the challenge group, but we also have all of the access to all of the past challenge groups and all the file section of our team page. So there's lots of extra value for them with meal plans, and they have more access to their coach as well, being part of the team. So, and the last thing is that they can earn a few extra bucks here and there when they refer friends to join our next challenge group. And so people love to know that their opinion is valued like that, and that, yes, they can send me referrals, and I've had customers do that, but after, I'm pretty confident that's how, I know Michelle, that's how Michelle started. She referred a friend or two to me and then was like, wait a minute, maybe I want that money. And I think that's how Tom started too. Said the same, was handing Michelle his coach customers and said the same thing. Like, no, okay, well, I want some of that money. And so it's a really easy way to get people, I can earn a couple bucks without having to do much work. So, and this last thing here. just don't word vomit all the future costs and how to cancel just yet. Hold off on all the housekeeping details. We will share that information, but too much is going to, and having them to make too many decisions may scare away our challenger and they might not come and buy our shirt. So, this real quick is actually a conversation that I shared. I just pulled from my messages on just how I introduce this to someone. So this is all one long conversation here, but this challenger, she's actually a coach on our team now. Gail, she's the one with the 2 Success Club points on the board. She was all set, ready to buy her challenge pack. She knew what flavor of chocolate Shakeology and which program she wanted, and she was like, all right, when do I pay? And my response, I said, sorry, I was late. But okay, I said, okay, just one last question, and I can send you a link to get you started. My question is just how you want to sign up. I invite most people to start with our coach option for a discount. It saves you on your Shakeology every month and gives you a 25% discount on anything else you order down the road. Or you can sign up as just a regular customer and pay the retail price. Simple, plain and simple, easy. That wasn't overcomplicated. It wasn't, over information. And then I just told her, I'm going to send you an email explaining this real quick, and then just let me know which option you want. I use the words let me know, and I tell you not to do that, so ignore that part. Oops. She said, okay, sounds good. I sent her the email, and then she sent me some questions. If I did the coach option, how much would the total be to sign up with the program? And I clarified that it was the same price, and she asked another question. And she was asking about the recurring price for Shakeology, and I shared this graphic, which I'm going to share with you another page, which has made me so many coach sales, I will tell you. And this graphic here, I'm actually going to explain it, but it's a tool that I use, and an email that I use here. And she says, okay, that works for me. And I said, all right. I just sent you the link to get started. Can't wait to see you lose 100 pounds. She's got a huge goal to lose 100 pounds. And she's already well on her way. So I'm excited for her. And she said, awesome. I can't wait either. She signed up within like 5 minutes. So giving them the information that they need up front is, I gave her minimal information, but enough to make the decision. And that's what we want to do. So I'm going to share with you the third-party tools is kind of the terminology we use in network marketing. When we're using something other than just me talking to this person, telling them to buy something, I have something else to offer to help convince them and make them feel confident about their decision to purchase. So first is this simple graphic. I made it. I've posted it on a team page a couple times. You're welcome to steal it or make your own, or just share this information with others. But the fact that it's in an actual graphic, I think not that it has polka dots or anything, but that it's an actual graphic document that's branded. It says Anchored Nation on it, has given me a lot of credibility when I talk to people. So I definitely encourage something like this. But I just break down the monthly Shakeology cost. I tell them what the customer price is. This is the HD price on Shakeology currently for customers without it. And I include at the bottom, it does not include tax or shipping. And then I put in what the coach price is for Shakeology as well as the business fee. And I do the math for them right there and show them that they're going to save over 6 months. They'll save $92.76 if they sign up as a coach. And 6 months is typically, I don't even say this in here. And that also, I clarified, even if you never make a sale, you still save as being a coach. So I make sure they understand that there's no obligation there. That there's just savings for them. And the next is this email that I sent. And it was an email that I've been sending, and I actually just updated my blog literally a week or two ago and added this content there instead. So I'm just directing them to a blog post. And that's what this is. I'm going to show you. I'm going to open up my blog here. That's making me crazy. So on my blog, I have a post here and this is literally copy and pasted from the email. So the email that I referred to in my message to Gail, this is the content that I sent her. And it says, can I sign up as a Beachbody coach just for the discount? And I just created an FAQ. I made this up, honestly. I just wrote down a couple questions that people usually ask about coaching, about discount coaching when they're having hesitations about it. And I just wrote down the answers. And I literally post this right here. It makes it really simple for everybody. The questions, since you're on the phone, Tom, that I included here are, will I have to do what you do, Steph? I say, nope, and explain that. Is there a sales quota? Nope, and explain that. Can I keep it a secret? Do I have to post on social media about Beachbody? Yes, you can, but no, you don't have to. And they ask what the cost is, and I tell them that there's 2 costs. I explain the coach sign-up fee that's actually waived, so that they're saving that $40 when they buy a challenge pack, and I share the monthly business fee and what that covers. And I explain what kind of discount they get. If there's a contract, what if I change my mind? How do I cancel? Is there a cancellation fee? I cover that for them, make sure they feel confident that they're not getting roped into something they don't want to. And then tell them what are the other benefits of being a coach. And this is my favorite. This is the longest explanation I gave because this is my favorite part. And I talk about not more than the sick discount. They're going to get access to all of our coaching groups with extra accountability and more access to me as their coach. And then they can earn referral bonuses for when they refer a friend here and there. And then how do they sign up to be a coach? I have a link right here to my coach sign up form in my back office. And then tell them to email me if they have any more questions about it. So I've posted this on my blog just because I wanted it to be public information for you guys to be able to steal it, as well as I felt from the public standpoint, I wanted it. I'm trying to build my blog up now, so that's why that's there. You don't have to have a blog, don't feel that, but just this content in an email would be great, and that's what I've been sending to my customers. And I was sending it so many times and seeing so many people sign up as discount coaches instead of just a customer that I decided to make this more prominent for my business. So there's that. I encourage you to use something like that, some sort of outside tool like that, to be able to just make you look more credible when you're talking to somebody and help them in the decision-making process. And then the last thing, we didn't to communicate to them after they have signed up now. This person went and purchased their challenge pack. This process I'm actually reworking for my own business right now with Brandy, trying to come up with some new strategies here. But in order to, so I don't feel, my end is covered, that they know that there are extra costs involved, like monthly, in case somehow they missed it and all of that. I make sure they know one more time. When I add them to my challenge group, I have a recurring challenge group that I dump all of my customers in first. And then from there, so I have one giant group. And then from there, when I do like a monthly challenge, I'll put them into a smaller group to be able for accountability, but they're all in that big group. So I can talk to all of them at once, tell them about our summer sales. They can post their results there and get encouragement from the group. And so that's been really fun to watch that group grow. And so I'll introduce them to that group with a cute, a graphic or a picture, and in their welcome message, that I post there, it says, please help me welcome our newest challenger and new discount coach. She's getting started and decided to kick things off to be and get a sick discount. So every time I'm talking about this in my challenge group, the people that aren't coaches are like, oh man, she's getting a discount on her Shakeology. Like, she's paying less than me. And I get other people that sign up that way too. So it's kind of like I introduce them for themselves, and it also builds more business for me too. But I also make sure in this post that I tell them, hey, make sure you check out in the file section our Getting Started Right file. And that is actually this new challenger checklist that I have in my file section of my new challenge group. And you guys can't read that, but I think I have it pulled up. Yeah, here we go. And in the new challenger checklist, it just goes over a couple things for them. Make sure they take their before and after photos and how to do it, where to send them, how to set up their personal profile. And encourage them to go try out Beachbody On Demand if it was part of their challenge pack. But then I tell them, grab your planner and mark these important dates. And pretty much this whole document was created for this purpose right here. And it tells them to schedule their workouts for next week. And remember, your next bag of Shakeology will automatically ship 30 days after your initial order date. So make sure you put that in your calendar. And your Beachbody On Demand trial will expire 30 days after your initial order date, and you will be charged $40 a quarter until you cancel. This is a great resource with huge value, but if you don't find yourself using it, you may want to cancel. So I make sure they have that information. So I don't get any angry emails, because in the beginning when I first started as a coach, I got a couple of those where like, what? I just got charged for something. What was this? And I felt terrible about it, and I don't want you guys to feel that way, and I don't want my customers to feel that way. So I make sure I leave them here so they have this information, so they are able to make that decision if they want to cancel. They know that it's there. They know they're going to get charged. And if they don't read it, it's on them, because I tagged them in that. I told them to read this information. So every once in a while somebody won't read it, but I'm covered. They can't be mad at me. They can only be mad at themselves. So this is what, and a lot of coaches send something like this in like a welcome email if you want to do that instead. You don't have to have this as a file in your challenge group. That's just how I did it. I'm actually working towards creating this into a form like we just did for the new 7-Day Coach Training group. I'm really excited about these Google Forms that I just found. So I'm going to kind of change it into that. So they actually will have to check these items off and send it back to me. And so I will have a copy of it that says, hey, you checked off that you knew this was going to be charged, and so I know for a fact that they're getting this information. So I'm really excited about that option, but we're working on that. but yeah, so that's what I make sure my end's covered. And then last thing is I literally post that same graphic on our team page. And I say, hey, welcome to our team. And even if she's a discount coach, I say something like here, welcome to the Anchored Nation. So glad that you're here. This is a private group separate from our fitness support group for our coaches. This is where you'll get new product info, hear cool announcements, and stay in the know about all the awesome stuff our team is up to. Welcome to the Anchored Nation. So I want her to know that she's a part of this team, but I don't expect her to build a business. Like I didn't put that on her, but I made sure that she's going to know everything that's going on. So if she changes her mind and if she's ready to do something and wants to, she knows that she's in the right place and she knows that where she can get that information. And because she's in this group, she will see the invitation to the new coach training, or she will see, other things like that. So I didn't put the pressure on her to build a business. And honestly, you can't. In the beginning, I tried to, every coach that I signed up, I tried to push them, why don't you want to build a business? What's wrong with you? Come on. But the same reason people say no to buying a challenge pack is that they're not ready. They don't see the value yet, or they don't understand, or they're just not ready to do it. And so you can't push that. And it's not your job as a coach to push them into something. Your job is to support them for their own goals. You can't set your goals. I really learned that lesson in the beginning. I really tried to put goals on coaches and tell them, okay, well, you need to hit Success Club, and you need to do this, and you need to be an Emerald coach, and you need to get Diamond now. And those were my goals. They weren't their goals. So they're not going to see any value in that. They're not going to do it just because I told them to. So, and that's not what I want to do as a coach. And so I learned that lesson. And so now I'm trying to, when someone signs up for the discount, I want to make sure that that's what I'm treating them as, giving them a discount, but making sure that they know that they're a part of our community. They're here. There is information, and it doesn't have to be coach training, but they still get access to the new, they'll see the access to the summer sale that's going on this month or this week. And they'll see access to, when we do the Country Heat promo next week will be available on demand. So they'll be able to see that kind of thing. So that is how I bring on discount coaches for my team. And remember, I'll have to do the math again, but pretty much I think it's about 80 to 85% of my team, of the Anchored Nation coaches, downline included, is built of discount coaches. So they're an important part of your team. You need to be able to talk about them. You need to be able to bring them on into your organization. But just remember that they, don't be upset that a discount coach is not building a business. Remember that they're part of your team in this own way. And they're bringing value. They're adding value to your team, because every discount coach is ordering Shakeology every month, likely, or every other month maybe, and they're giving you 90 points towards your team volume to help you cycle bonus too. So you're gaining value from that. So don't think that, don't focus that you're losing. If you do the math and realize that you're losing money on that bag of Shakeology, where if they were a customer, you'd get more. You're gaining that in volume, and those discount coaches are holding places on your organizational chart to help you get to your next rank. So remember that. And that's a big piece of bringing those discount coaches on as well. So that is everything that I have to share. And I'm going to stop recording now and then open it up for questions.